I just love that that works. Thank you, Bernie. I love that that works. I am a plonker. I am a plonker. All right, so because this is a weekly occurrence playing StarRupture, I've got to remind myself. I actually was thinking about it today as to what was happening last week, and last week was a stream of running around a lot. And a lot. So I now remember where we've got titanium coming up here. We've got wolfram coming up here. We've smelted both of these in these areas. Now we need to bring that round. And I think we need to make plates. We need to make plates. Is that right? Now I've completely forgotten. Because we need what we're trying to make ceramic stuff. What are we trying to do? What are we trying to do? Let's just put down a furnace and have a quick look. We are trying to make these heat resistant sheets. That's right. So we need wolfram plates, titanium sheets, and glass. We need to also unlock it, which would be helpful. Helpful indeed. Anyway, how are people going? We're living in such strange times at the moment. And by the way, thanks to Zoo pointing out earlier, my Discord link is now working again, and it should never not work again if those words go together in a sentence that makes any sense. Obviously this is why I haven't had a massive influx. I am being facetious, but thank you to Zoo for pointing that out. Zoo, who is lurking in the background, as she's going to Betty Buys night night. Alrighty, yes, I mean yes, yeah. The world's crazy at the moment. And we don't go into it much. We use things like this as an escape from the realness of it all, yeah? Too much. Mr. Cupholder. Yeah, I've got too much faith in Discord. It says you can create a link that doesn't expire, but you've yet to see that actually work. Well, you know what, actually, now that you mention, and hello, Mr. Cupholder. Now that you mention that, why have I got, oh, I've got, what's this? Oh, I didn't realise that was a thing. What have we got? Have we got something here that, have we got anything that we can just eat? Doubles natural energy regeneration last time again, 27. What's that? No. Yeah, we don't really have it. We'll just have some more of these.
Delicious.
Oops, I've still got my speakers on. You've seen it work, Bernie, for years, in fact. You know, Mr. Cupholder and Bernie Bear both exist in parallel dimensions. I stream to 2 dimensions, and obviously Discord works in one of them, and not in the other. So just don't judge anyone until you understand what dimension they're living in. Right. Where are we? So we need to make plates, right? So I reckon, I don't know. You know, this is like the MVC of StarRupture, the model view controller, separation of concerns. Yes, it's a well known philosophy, not philosophy, but you know, whatever catchphrase in programming. Separation of concerns. We have the three areas. We have the front, the view, which is what presents itself to people's faces, what they see with their eyes, what they interact with. We have the model, which is what deals directly with the data, and we have the controller, which has all the kind of functions that communicate with the data and feed it in different forms back to the view, back and forth, where we can take data from the back, send it to the view, and then we can take data from the view and send it to the back all via the controller, and it manipulates the data, sanitizes the data, massages the data into different forms and patterns and formats and whatnot. So this is what I'm thinking of here. Should I bring the plate construction, fabrication forward to this area for both wolfram and titanium and have all the plate making here, or should we make the plates right next to the smelters of the different ores and then just, you know, wire them in down to here? I think, because we're making this, the glass that we're making is way over here, right? It just seems it's just a bit of an awkward layout. It's a bit of an awkward you know, separation of different ores here, but I think we just want to have the ceramic plates being made around here. So we pump the glass down here, we pump the plates from here, and we pump the other plates from here. Yeah, so I think that's what we'll do, is we'll just leave all the machines in one area. That makes sense to me. And you've done both in Satisfactory. I see. So yeah. I mean, I don't think there's no real pros or cons to either way. It's if you know, you want to generically keep most machinery, like the bulk of the machinery, that is one process line. So we're talking like ore to blocks to plates, right? We keep that in. Oh shit, I've been talking for too long. I recommend talking less, Minty, and then you probably get more done, you know? Just waffling on as per usual. Alright, let me retire. Let me retire. It's good timing because I was going to go and get another refreshment from the refrigerator. The refrigerator. Oh, I missed it. That's alright. I need to get whatever food stuff it is that gives us more, increases our energy, because we do run out of energy quite quickly. I think we've already got a limb. This is actually a bit far. This habitat. That's alright. I'd like to promise you that there won't be as much running around this episode, but I can't promise you that, because I don't know myself what I'm going to be doing from 1 minute to the next. But I know we're not going to be that far off of. You know what we're going to do while we're here quickly? Since the timer is not counting down yet, we can actually get rid of all of these. We don't need any of these anymore, do we? Oh, I love how quickly that dismantles them. Go! Bang, 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 and bang. I really do hope eventually... Oh shit, there's a wave warning. It's okay. Just grab... Oh no, we're out of space. We've got 100. Oh shit, how did that happen? Oh, we must have grabbed it from... Oh no, there's all this lying around. Oh no, is it going to get blasted away? Oh, no. I've just wasted a lot of glass, I think. Oh, bums. We can do it here, but we're too late. How many glass do we need? 200 and 600 plates, wolfram plates as well. Okay, well, that's good to know. I wonder if that... Hello. I'm coming back. I'm going to read your messages when I come back. I'll be right back. Yes, I enjoy reading other people's approaches to things like factory automation games. Because, you know, when I look at the likes of Factorio, like people have played Factorio to death, and I've optimized the living daylights out of that game, and I go to play it and I go, I feel like a Luddite. I go, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I refuse to look up solutions to something until I may have tried one or two solutions myself. You've said, so it also depends on your math, because 2 ore make 1 bar, yes. Might be easy to make bars near the ore nodes, and then you only send
temperature within acceptable parameters.
Then you only send 1 full long conveyor of bars to your factory rather than 2 conveyors of ore, right? But in Satisfactory, at least you can use both copper ore and iron ore to make copper bars in a foundry. So then you may want to run ore to the factory if your iron and copper aren't near each other. See, that's right. It does depend on your mass, and this is where it comes down. If you really want to be optimizing games like these, you know, to get your 100% throughput on things, which, you know, I'm a bit. I don't really look at that a great deal. I should. Don't get me wrong. I should. Let's go though. We're gonna get somewhere today. I promise. I promise we will get somewhere today. So we've also got here. So this, I mean, this was. I was quite proud of all of this. Again, I wasn't mathing it. I was just eyeballing. More eyeballs than the maths. Yeah. And go. Oh, yes, nice. So you've got to also take into consideration what the rate of transfer of your rails or conveyor belts are as well. So if we look here, we've got Wolfram bars, right? So it's 2, as just a couple of things, 2 ores to 1 bar. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So efficiency of space, I think. Keep the lines short from the ore extractors to the smelters. But what I'm also doing here, as you can see, is I'm splitting from each extractor. I haven't looked at the output of it all, but from each extractor I'm splitting it into 2 when we're sticking it into 2 smelters, right? That gives me enough of what I need, right? So let us grab our fabricators, right? Go into drone mode, and we're going to do 1 fabricator per smelter, yes. And we might as well go again. I'm not going to do storage here because I'm beginning to see that, you know, right over there in my original base, I've got storage of everything. I've stored every step. I've kind of made storage in the thought that I'd use, for instance, where I'm creating titanium plates over there somewhere else. But no, I'm just going to use what I've got here for that. I mean, geez, it would be pretty efficient though if you could work it out like that. Be interesting. I mean, that's a different type of build, I guess. But let's just work through here. We'll lock the height. Hopefully we can fit it on here. It's on the edge, but no, we are able to do it beautiful. And then we'll grab our rails. Oops. Didn't mean to do that, but that's alright. We can just stand. Oh, wait, what happened to it? Yeah, got this one like that. Yes, sorry, Bob. So we've got the Doomcoat quiz tonight. I have loaded up a few more quotes. Haven't written them down as usual. I should really write them down because it will come up and I'll go, I don't know what the answer is. So off you go. No, I've only done 3, so I can remember at least one of the films, I think. Oh, we got to save there and save there. Right, cool. Okay, so let's go. Wolfram. What do you mean available? Oh yeah, that's all the things that are available. Okay. Yes, let's go then. So I mean, what I guess I've got to be aware of here, not using storage between my smelters and my fabricators, is that there's no buffer. So it depends on what the pool is like, and I guess we can identify, because immediately you can see we had a backup here. That's going down. Yeah, it's be interesting to see how that copes. So we're going to have storage of 600 plates there. I mean, we could... Let's do it with no storage and see what happens, right? Right, over to the titanium smelters next. I've not released any I've been, as I think I've been saying, I've been releasing all my VODs now on YouTube from Twitch relatively regularly now. I'm kind of in the catch up, obviously, from the start of the year. I've been having trouble downloading the two, well, it'll be two now. The one from the other week, which was 12 hours long, and it doesn't seem to want to download a 32.5 gig file before just quitting. You know, the browser goes, nah, I give up on this. It's too big. You're an idiot. So I'm not quite sure what to do that, because I don't know what to do. I think maybe there might be a way in that I can utilize Twitch to make a highlight of the 4 hours of that stream and then download that. I don't know. That might work, because otherwise Twitch doesn't give you a video editor like the editor in YouTube where you can cut videos. You just have to download the kind of whole VOD in Twitch. But I'll look into maybe making a highlight. That might just work. Alright, so more fabricators here. I think, I don't know if we'll get, can we keep the height here? Wait a minute. Lock that height. We can, okay, good. Let's put this like this then, and perfect. One more, can we fit it in there? Oh, it's close, but it works. And take the height off. There we go. There we go. There's third-party Twitch downloads which can grab an hour at a time. Oh. Can I? I'm guessing then in saying that, can I configure them to grab like 4 hours at a time? Are they configurable? That sounds pretty cool. That's too far down. We're gonna have to take that one up. That's all right. That is all right. What that? That'll do. That'll do. Someone said something to a donkey once. And down there like that. Not the ones you've seen. Okay. An hour at a time's fine. I can stitch them all together. I'll have to. So I'm guessing what you're saying, Dan, is that it's not configurable to download only a portion of a stream, but it will gradually just download the whole 12 hours, an hour at a time. And that's fine as well, because then I can just cut it with FFmpeg or whatever. Alright, cool. Well, that's good to know. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so that's that. Let's get the titanium sheets going on here. Right, now we have all the individual parts we need for ceramic plates, but we are going to need to unlock them, but that's okay because we can start. This is going to be the area down here where we build. Now, what I do love about this game is this part here. Let's go and look at this.
I feel
The
stronger.
Raptura is in its stable stage.
Oh, look at that, survival.
The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
I do love watching the planet surface rejuvenate. It's quite a lovely sight, really. It's pretty cool. I don't know if this is Unreal 5. I've asked this before. I don't know if this is Unreal 5. Another one is, oh, you can pick sections you want. Ah, okay. Yeah. Cool. That's what I want to know. Good. All right. I'll have to have a look at that then. That sounds great. You can see the water. The water's gradually appearing here. This, along with and you see, this is what we're looking for here, right? So what I want to do is I want to be careful, because what I've realized in this game is the impact that your industrialization has on the environment is significant. This was a lovely lake before we came down here and spoiled it all with our buildings, and this particular oasis grew a lot of these water bulbs. And we collected, the first time we did a collection around this, and I remember it was about 78 water bulbs. Now it's down to about 20 odd since we built our ore extractors there. So I don't know what proximity it is that affects these things. I don't know how, what, if we just build up here a little bit, for example, if we'll be okay, but we'll have to wait and see. I played a little bit of a game the other night called Terra Nil, which was a really interesting kind of puzzle planet rejuvenator. A puzzle planet, a planet puzzle rejuvenator game. There's a genre, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'd like to play a little bit more of that. It was fun, and a thoughtful game also. Which I quite like a thoughtful game, but one that's not just rubbing your nose in it,
Has finished
much like films that just the message at the end of a film is humans are shit. Like yeah, well, okay. Well, what are we gonna do, But Terra Nil didn't linger on the reasoning behind the way things were. It just lingered in the solution. It was nice. Really nice. Okay, so what I want to do here is, are these ready to pick? Let's go and pick these. Beautiful one.
Acquired.
So I had 7, now at 12. So just yeah, because there's none over there anymore. They're all gone. There used to be loads. Is that it? Is some over there? No, there's not. Yeah, it's a bit sad, isn't it? Only 23. Yeah, it's really been reduced. Alright. That's okay. Let's have a little quick look, shall we? Whoa. I think then, let's have a look at... Let's get out of the way, actually. We're standing in the way. We have a look at furnaces, yes. We'll get our drone out. Now, is this a dead spot here? No, it's not. We've just got a few crossovers of different cores. Yeah, that's what it is. 1, 2, 3. So I'm guessing something is not stable. Okay, there we go. Is it stable across, all the way across here like that? Yeah, I think we're going to just have to deal with the fact that we'll get different levels working here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These must have 3 inputs, do they? Yeah, they do. 3 inputs for 3 ingredients. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means this is going to be... It's going to be interesting how we're going to do this. Because we've got stuff coming around here, right? And into the back of these. Yeah, there's not a lot of room. Let's go further over this way, right? And go like that. There. What do you mean doing? Oh, well, I've got to go that low. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, let's get rid of the ones that are too close to this cliff face here. Trying to think of the configuration that we're going to need to bring this round here in. Those are going to come from high. We've got this coming from low, and then we've got the glass coming from over there. I think if we try and plan this out well as possible, if we've got 6, don't do that, watch out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 like that, right? And then see, we're already getting close to 1, 2, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why I've done 8. That's fine, just take away these then. 1, 2. So then we can go, so that's an angle at this side. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we'll see. So then we've got these ones which should come straight through. It's gonna be a little messy in this area. It's not a very flat section of ground that we're using for this, but that's okay. That is okay. Now, let's pipe over. Let's pipe over, shall we? Starting with the glass. Actually, here we go. Here we go. This is Minty's running to and fro stream. We love a running to and fro stream. If we go all the way over here, again, it would be nice to deal with this lack of energy. We now have another LEM spot on our, where was it? What are these? Stabilizer and that. We've got 2 more LEM openings here. This is the last one we can unlock. We're nearly there with the combat one. Just need to get a bit more shooty the gunny in. Up we go. I hope they release more music for the game, and they you know, like pad out the soundtrack, because the music they've got so far has been really, really good. I have enjoyed it a great deal. So we're storing 100 wolfram plates in each of these. No, I said I wasn't going to do it. I said I wasn't going to build storage, so we're not going to do it. So we need.
Gotcha.
I can't remember how many wolfram plates we need to do the unlock. Was it 600? Does anyone remember? I'm going to grab 600 just in case, because I'm not going to be left short. All right. Now we'll take a wander over to the glass. Yeah, I hope everyone's well. I have been a little listless of late. I think I listen to too much news or I'm too interested in what's going on in the world. And so I dampen my spirits by listening to too much news. It's hard to... I like to think I'm an optimistic being, but sometimes I read stuff and it's very difficult to believe everything you see, read at all, you know. Especially in the past year or so, everything, you know, everything could be a form of propaganda which we just don't know about. You stop paying much attention to the news, yeah. Which is good, because my wife says you just need to stop. You just need to stop looking at it. And I go, yeah, I know. But in some ways I find it fascinating. In other ways, it's a bit of an obsession, I guess. But I think what it's done in the past week or so has made me feel listless, especially with my upcoming trip to Fiji and the worry that I had that we wouldn't be able to go or whatever, you know. Yeah. So I think I need to just take my wife's advice because it's good advice. Oh, what was 600? What do you mean I only had 3? Was I just dropping? I didn't have enough room. Oh, bloomin' heck. Wait a minute. Wait. We need some storage. Take that here. We don't want this. Get rid of all this time being. Really? Were we really just dropping things in the ground there? Yeah, that's full. That's fine. You check Al Jazeera periodically, and otherwise let people tell you things. Yeah, yeah. It's funny. Like, I have a. What should we do here? We need 300 more plates. We're going to need to come back anyway, so let's just go and get those plates. Oh, that's what I wanted to check. Are these boxes still lying on the ground that I abandoned? I don't think they are. I think they were blasted away in the rupture. Have you just come off of that, Shane? Have you just come away from that voice call? I'm guessing that you have. With the mass dooming, doom-allowing. I have one very good friend. I've got some good friends, right, in real life. They're palpable, they're touchable, they're huggable. But one's been a friend for, I don't know, past 15 years. He moved away from Brisbane and he moved away to Mount Beautiful in Canberra to get away from urban because he was a little bit oppressed by the pressures of urban life, and so he's gotten away to the kind of countryside. I have another guy that friend. He works for a child helpline. He's quite high up in a child helpline kind of service. I think it's called Boys Town. I think it's called. And they're very opposite in many ways. They're both lovely guys. Who I trust implicitly, but where were? There they are. 1, 2. There should be one here. Yeah, good. But one, strangely enough, is the one that's gone to Mount Beauty. Is a bit of a. You're still in the call because you cackle with much evil. The one that moved away, he found urban life was pressuring him too much. He's a bit of a conspiracy theorist. Or he's not a conspiracy theorist himself, but he listens to conspiracy theories, right? I don't, generally. He sends me them from time to time, and I kind of ignore them, right? And I just go, whatever. How hungry are you? Okay. But the last one he sent me, I bit and I watched it. And, you know, like, it's fascinating. It sounds good to start with. They draw you in with things that sound feasible, and then by the end of a 2-hour podcast you're going, well, that's ludicrous. That is ludicrous what you're talking about there. The connections that you're trying to make are just ridiculous. Well, the world's a very complex place. So I sent it to my other mate, who's very political, the guy that works for the Child Helpline. He's very political. He studies kind of politics in his own time. It's his favorite thing to do. I go, God, you're so boring. But I sent him this podcast and I said, have a listen to this. And he said, I will listen to it with no mind. And he said, yeah, it was, the start of it was fine, and then it just lost me by saying this and this and this. It just completely lost me. And I go, it's nice to have two opposite types of friends that can help balance information, because there's too much information in the world. That's the problem. Ignorance is bliss, but power, staying informed is also desirable. All right, that's that. So then we need to go and grab 100 more glass. 100 more glass. There we go. Right, that's
Gotcha.
right. Are you planning world domination in the call that you're in? That's all I think of when Shanice is in a call. I think it's going to be planning world domination. Surely. All right. Heat resistant sheet is unlocked. We haven't had to unlock the inductor as of yet. Now we have got an extra lem, so let's just build a lem station. Like a lemon. What do we want here? Let's grab these 4. I don't know if they're the right ones. Which one was it that was upgraded? Don't tell me it was the blue one. It was the blue one, but we also need one for green. What's this? Reduces natural carrier loss by 10%. We'll take it.
Perfect.
We don't have one for the movement one. What's the one we've got at the moment? What does it do? Increases stamina regen by 20%. What's this do? Reduces infection build-up rate by 20%. Okay. Right, that's cool. We've got that. Good. Alrighty. Stick these in here. Yeah, there you go. Right, good. Nah. When Shayna's call was with Pinky in the brain. World domination is too much work to maintain. That's why you got to delegate. Shayna's. Got to delegate, yeah. Delegation's the way. It's the way. Delegation's a skill to learn. Alright. Cool. So, what are we doing here? Heat resistant sheets. We've already piled.
It's the quote quiz. I hope you're feeling breezy. It's the quote quiz. Sometimes it's not that easy. So come on and join us for the quote quiz.
Candy is doom, but liquor is doom. Wanderer 77. Well, hello. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute, but you're in. You're in. So, for those of you that don't know, this is the Doom Quote Quiz. Thank you for setting that off, Shanice. There is a this is named, if you don't know, after. Well, because of Shayna's. I wonder. You're in the call with Sophia and Shayna. What's going on in this call? What's going on in this call? I should blame them. Yeah. The Doom Quote Quiz is when the audience instigates the command that pulls up the Doom quote. You're just hanging out, chatting, playing games, watching streamers. Sounds fantastic. I really like that. And you'll be presented with a film quote, a movie quote, with one or more words replaced with the word but Wanderer, you're straight in there. So the object of the game is First and foremost, to get the film that the quote is from, and there is bonus points for getting the right missing words in the quote. So Wanderer, you have certainly got the bonus points by completing the quote. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. Now, see, this is interesting. This is where it might get you. It's not a film you've been told that your whole life. There's a reason for that, but it's been said in a film. So you do get the bonus points. So that's a half point for each Doom word. So you get 1 point for this week's film. But there is still 3 points. Excuse me. 3 points up for grabs. I'm right in saying that, aren't I? First answer before Shayna's cryptic clue to it. Yeah, 3 points. Right. Oh, it has, and I know why. This I can't give too many. I'm not giving any clues yet, but there's a reason that you know that. It was. Right, this is a slight clue. I won't let this take away from the points though, but this was something that had been written before it was used as a quote in a film. Yes. That's right. Wonder you grew up in New Orleans. Let me assure you that's been said since before they were moving pictures. Yeah, no. Not well, maybe, but yeah. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it after. But what there is also is Seamus is allowed to give cryptic clues after 5 minutes if no one gets the actual film that the quote is from. I've said recently that I'm making the quotes a little harder to get because they have been a little easy as of late. We have got 2 distinct leaders in the Doom quote quiz that I never really talk about because we don't reveal the mystique of it all, but I think the 2 people that are leading know who they are. They know who they are. Anyway, I'll leave that in your capable hands. DC, he's got a couple of, he's got a... Yes, well, DC, that makes me think you have an inkling. Well, when you put it that way, Wanderer, yes. Yes, yes, but the film that it's from is a classic, and it's not exactly referring to that quote in exactly the same depraved, dark manner. Is it? Is the thought that I won't say who the leaders are because I've been lazy and not made the leaderboard available? Well, how very dare you, Mr. Cupholder? How very dare you accuse me of being lazy? Yes, slightly. No. I have the leaderboard. Let me see. Can I show this on screen? Let me see. So here's the leaderboard. So that's 23. That's 27. That is 19.5. And this, get rid of this, get rid of this, delete this, delete this, delete row. There we go. All right, here we go. All right. You ready? Ready for this? There's the leaderboard, right? And some other notes and stuff. Can I hide that? Can I hide that? Don't think there's anything that's really needs to. If the one you're thinking of, this movie starts off a little slow, then gets wilder and wilder as time goes on, and then really takes off. Seamus, is the 5 minutes past? Excuse me, Seamus, is the 5 minutes past that you're allowed to start giving cryptic clues? Come on now. Okay, I haven't been timing. Is anyone else timing? I'm sure maybe 5 minutes has been passed. Someone's on 27. and someone's in 19.5. It was a lot closer, but we have discussed it. We know it is. We know. There's two of you there. Now we need to put Wanderer onto the leaderboard. A minute. Oh, what's going on here? Calm down. Yeah, Sophia's in the leaderboard somewhere. I've still got bits to fill in this leaderboard. Why is it so empty? I thought it filled it all out. Whatever. You did. Oh, okay. Oh, I like your plan. I like your plan. I like your plan. All right, that's fair. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. All right. So if it's the one you're thinking of, this movie starts off a little slow, but then gets wilder and wilder as time goes on, and then really takes off. And the way DC seemed to, I don't know what DC was saying, but he's saying something. I'll tell you what, he was saying something. Is that off? Switch off. I now know that at least two people, and Seamus is not allowed to answer. He's not allowed to take part. He's too good. But I do know that someone else needs to file their answer if they feel they want to, because I think they know it. I read it at first and I went, no, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. And then I went, oh yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about now. All right. Anyway, we'll leave that for a little bit of time being. So whoever wants to answer, they can answer. Once again, you don't recall that quote from that film. What? Candy is doom, but liquor is doom. And now we know from Wonder the quote is candy is a dandy, but liquor is quicker. And it's funny, I didn't really think or look into the full meaning behind it, which is a little bit naughty, all right. But you know what I'm like. I'm not very politically correct in my streams, so I hope you don't mind that. I know some people quite like that, to be absolutely honest. Anyway, let's get back on with this. So we need to take. We're going to have to bring up some very tall rails from the back of here. And we're going to need to stagger the rails a little bit in order to let them pass in that direction. So if we go and stand up here, get the rails out. We're a saucy species. We are a saucy species. I mean, look at the British. There was Monty Python. You know, Monty Python's like, it was very the Carry On films. I grew up with Carry On films. Carry On Laughing, Carry On Doctor, Carry On everything. They were deliciously saucy films. James Bond, terrible. People look back at James Bond and they go, he was a little bit rapey, wasn't he? And yes, when you look back at these things, yes, he was, and that's not right. But it is what it is. It was what it was, you know. And we can certainly look back in hindsight and go, yeah. It doesn't mean to say that the films weren't enjoyable for the most part. Anyway, all right. Anyway, so if I go, I don't care if you're dehydrated. We've got work to do. So I reckon we'll stagger it. We need to bring these right up. How far can we get? We go here like that. Just bring these up as far as they can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder. Go like this. What's going on? All right, let's do that. Just do that. Whatever. 1, 2. Yeah. Saucy species. It's quite funny. Like that. And then 1. No, come on. My middle mouse button just doesn't work very well. Now, don't feel shy. If you know the answer to the Doomcoat quiz, don't feel shy. Just flipping answer and take the points that you're entitled to. Just because you're a leader in the game doesn't mean you shouldn't stay in the lead. Why is this so low down? That's not going to work, is it? Alright, we'll get rid of that. This one here. So let's take this right back, I guess. That's really tall. Yeah, just do that. Oh goodness, is that? No. No, not that either. Yeah, just do this. No, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Yeah, go up there like that. Yes. That's the one. That's the one. Okay. Oh my god, what have I done? I'm just not looking properly. Wait a minute. I didn't realise it was right behind that one. Real connector. And up. There we go. Oh, this is going to be difficult. I need it to be... Nah, it's not going to work. That is not going to work. I need it to be more staggered than this. How can I do this? We're a saucy species. You're a saucy sausage. Rail connector. So if we come right back to here, for example, and go like that. No. I meant to press the wrong button. I'm sorry, my mate's it's going to be absolutely parched very soon. And up, like... Well, I got this facing the right way. I do. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So we're going to need to go... So if we're looking that way, we need it to be at least... 2 distance. A distance of 2, alright? 2 distance and 1 over there. Bring it up as far as we can. Middle mouse button and then push. Shane, so there's a golden opportunity to get more points here. A bucket of them even. Wasn't this like an absolutely classic movie? Absolute classic movie. It really is. I haven't showed it to my son yet. He's 4.5 or just over 4.5. I think he'll love it. It's a great movie. Now, take the opportunity. If you know this movie and you have never taken a guess, Mr. Cup Holder, simply going off the clue bucket list. No, I'm afraid not, Mr. Cup Holder. But let's go over the clues that have been given so far, right? Oh, Sophia. Sophia. She's coming with the guess. She's coming with the guess. If we look at the clues that have been given, DC Mill did say Johnny Depp or Gene Wilder. Shayna's then goes, if it's one I'm thinking of, this movie starts off a little slow, but then gets wilder and wilder as time goes on, and then really takes off. And then Shayna's final clue was there is a golden opportunity to get more points here. A bucket of them, even. Very good. Very good, Shayna's. That was pretty good. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, that is correct, Sophia. That is correct. And of course, both Johnny Depp and Gene Wilder played Willy Wonka in the original and the Tim Burton remake. It was Tim Burton that remade it, wasn't it? I think it was.
Dehydrated.
Wilder, it gets wilder and wilder, of course, reference to Gene Wilder, who plays the titular character of Willy Wonka. It then really takes off because they take off in the glass elevator. I'm guessing that's what that clue was for. And the golden opportunity is the golden ticket that is found in the bar of chocolate. Bucket was the surname. Is it Charlie Bucket? Willie? Yeah, it was Charlie Bucket, wasn't it? Yes, well, let me just think. Let's have a look, shall we?
Wonka. Butterscotch. Butter gin. Got something going on inside of it. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker.
And there we have it. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. There you go. Time to go and rewatch that film. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic film. Alright, I'm going to go and grab a little beverage from the refrigerator. I shall be right back. Don't go anywhere. And so, in reference, Wanderer, as you were saying that this has been around since day dot. Yes, I think the first reference to it, if I believe what the internet tells me, was by American poet Ogden Nash. It was in 1931. It was actually a rhyming. Some rhymes from one of his poems from 1931, Reflections on Ice Breaking. It suggests that while sweets are nice, alcohol is more efficient at lowering inhibitions or bringing about a desired result. I think probably that it was around before Ogden Nash wrote it down in a poem as well. But certainly Willy Wonka was the first to bring it to popular media attention. There we go. Very good, Sophia. That is, unfortunately, you took the stab in the dark after Shane started dealing out his cryptic clues. So that's 2 points. 2 points for you. Let me just go and actually put that down in the actual scoreboard. You do have a column here, Sophia. You have answered it before, so I'll just go add a row after. That is Willy Wonka. And then Sophia, your column is at the end here. That is 2 points for you, and Wanderer will make you a column here, and you get 1 point. It's a shared win between Sophia and Wanderer. Wonderful, very good. You remember reading something to that effect in a Mark Twain novel, one of his adult books, rather than one of the more youth-oriented books. Yes, well, there is mention also here that there was an equivalent kind of thing. Wine is fine, but liquor is quicker, which is a variation on it. That might be one from before. But if we go Mark Twain, Yeah, interesting. Yeah, he might have been wine is fine in that one. While often attributed to Mark Twain due to his reputation for witty cynical commentary, is one of Nash's most famous works. Mark Twain does. Now, this is if you're to believe, you know, the AI bullshit that Google puts out. Mark Twain does have a similar quote often cited regarding alcohol. Too much of anything is bad, but too much good whiskey is barely enough. There aren't many Gene Wilder films, you know, but you know The Golden Ticket, but I definitely don't remember there being any alcohol in it. No. The other Gene Wilder film that I love is the one he did with Richard Pryor. I think it was Hear No Evil, See No Evil, where one of them plays a deaf man, one of them plays a blind man, and it's very good. And if I can suggest another amazing Richard Pryor film, is The Toy, I think it's called. The Toy, Richard Pryor. Yes, The Toy. It's 1982 comedy. Pretty lovely kind of family film, even though Richard Pryor's not exactly a family guy. It got 3% in Rotten Tomatoes. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Really? I remember watching this when I was a kid. 1982. Why did it get such a... Why? It's a crude low comedy. Funny movie, Richard Pryor, no foul language. I need to go back and watch this film and see what it is. I bet it hasn't aged well. I bet it hasn't. Oh, this is interesting. Wondering, you need to request that I take a moment to explain to Sophia why you call Seamus. It would not go down well with millennials. Yeah, fuck millennials. Seamus. Why do I call him Seamus? I don't know why you came into this. It was voluntarily, I think, Sophia. Well, yes. I think Seamus's name, Seamus or Shane, USM, Shane Usm. I have called you a number of things over time, but the one that has stuck with me is Seamus for want of a better choice. I don't know how you would like it pronounced. I generally ask viewers if I can shorten their name, and they're all correct. I thought they might be. Seamus, Seamus in Irish culture, yeah. And again, I'm not Irish, so yeah. But Seamus, kind of, that's right. It kind of relates to Seamus. Shanius. It was just the quickest and easiest way I had of getting his name out. The M was always the M at the end of it. Excuse me. Excuse me. The M at the end of it was always a bit of a blocker to having it just roll off the tongue. Anyway, there we go. There's the infomercial break, and I'm not gonna. We'll change that, right? Very good. Thank you as always for bearing with me during these moments of madness. And there, and then we're gonna get a bit close here. Oh, I know what we'll do here. We'll just go here. Oh, that's really tall. Wait a minute. Oh god, wait, try this. This might be a little crazy, but I think that will work. If we come back here, we should... Right, this will be interesting. Okay, go for this. Get the rails going. Alright, now, how far... Whoa. How far... We need to get this going over here like this, so we just need to go as far as possible. We'll get them up. Just clear this by going up and up and up. Right, we might have to put these a bit close. Oh, how are we going to do this? Maybe put that there. So. Yes, so and so. And right, come down a bit here. Is that too far? What's going on? What's it colliding with? What's it colliding with? Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, mate. Calm down. So wait a minute, that doesn't work. Oh, can we go over there? Down, down, down. It's too long. Building is too long. Can we go over there? No. What if we do? Oh, what do we? Yeah. Wait a minute. But if we go like this, then go like that, it's not right. Yeah. Cool. This is a little bit more difficult than I'd planned it to be. We'll get this close here, like this. Right. Oh, that's going to be... Oh, this is going to be close. So we still got two... Alright, okay. I am going to have to... Let's try this. See if we can get over the top here. Oh, we're... Alright, we'll come over this way a bit. Whoa! Give me a C. Okay, so we may have to bring this one further over. We'll see if we've got enough room. We're never gonna have enough room for this. Gotta keep it on. I don't know. If we do this, go up, and then. And go like that. No, I don't know. This is the one which I think should be okay. Yeah, take it right up there. Beautiful. Like that. Now, I don't know how this will work. It's going to turn into an absolute spaghetti mess, but isn't that the way for these kind of games?
Oh, I gotta eat some.
I'm detecting increased Raptura activity. Prepare for a wave.
Really? Already? Alright, well, I'll go and sit in my little hut. Obviously, Minty's been talking too much again. So the game tells me off.
If I don't drink something soon, I'm gonna die.
Oh, listen, you're not gonna die. Stop, you sound like my flipping 4-year-old kid, mate.
Not bad.
Oh, listen to him. Yeah, not bad. What's this one here? Gain 40 calories, 50 hydration. Well, we don't need that. That's a bit much. Increase calorie limit by 50%. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. Let's just use that, shall we? We get toxicity from that, but it doesn't really matter. I'll just keep stuffing some of these and just use them all. Go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. What does everyone think about the latest Oscars? There's a kind of a relief from the reality of what's going on outside, the four walls that surround you. The Oscars, where Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner have, well, Timothée Chalamet in particular has received a great deal of a pounding from the media and people due to his recent outburst about recent comments about the ballet and opera being facets of art and culture that no one cares about. It was reported that he and Kylie Jenner, is that her name? I can't remember her name. One of the Kardashians relations. Left the Oscars for an hour or so, and were replaced by seat fillers, and came back during the announcement of Best Actor award, and how a lot of the Oscars were basically concerned with taking the piss out of Chalamet and protecting those arts that he had poo-pooed, to the point where there was a performance of one of the songs from the soundtrack of Sinners that was also accompanied by a ballet dancer, which I think, in all honesty, if I'm right, remember it happened in the film as well. But it just seemed to be another jab at Timothy Chalamet's comments that he made at some thing with Matthew McConaughey. Does anyone get any feelings about these things that happen? I mean, the Oscars themselves are just a fabricated bunch of bullshit, you know, like they're not real in any way, shape or form. But they are a relief from some of the more theatrical parts of reality. But I just think it's quite amusing.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Because I tell you what, I really enjoy Timothy Chalamet's work. I am loving Denis Villeneuve's interpretations of the Dune novels. I think he's doing a fantastic job, and I think Chalamet's doing well in there. Yeah, Mr. Cupholder doesn't really watch movies these days and doesn't care for the life of celebrities. Actors should just be keep themselves to film. Just keep yourselves to doing their job, right? That's exactly right. Although we do see what's his face did win. Michael B. Jordan did win Best Actor for Sinners. And there is a coloured man that has one of very, very, very few in the history of the Oscars that has won an Oscar, sadly. But don't you think that it is actors should really just do their jobs and refrain from giving their opinions, maybe their skewed opinions, when so many people hang off of every word they say? Dan, you say you say that's lovely to hear. Wonder the fact that Michael B. Jordan won. Are you saying it's lovely to hear that Michael B. Jordan won the Oscar for Best Actor? Is that what you're pertaining to there? Yeah, sadly, people of non-Caucasian origin are heavily underrepresented in Hollywood awards. Yes, I agree. I think it stinks, to be absolutely honest. Dan, you say there was a great line in You Think from Hot in Cleveland about acting in the Oscars. Acting is the only profession where we give ourselves awards for just doing our job. That's right. Where's the awards for the software developers of this world? Where's the awards for the nurses of this world? For the sanitary, for the bin men, you know? Where are the flipping awards for the everyday man? And not just awards for people who are already elevated far, far beyond the normal person and where they ever will be. And yet, not only are you given these privileged positions of being able to act, do a job as an actor in films, but then you want to just award yourselves even further and put yourselves on pedestals where you have, as Minty says to himself, well shit, I'm on Twitch and I'm saying exactly what I think about things. Slightly ironically. Yeah, where's the awards to the garbage collectors and janitors? That's right. But none of those jobs require keeping your name and face in the front and center of those making casting decisions. They don't necessarily do these things because they want to. They're on a hey, remember me merry-go-round, and as soon as they get off it, their career tanks. Yeah, it's very difficult. I mean, it's a cutthroat. I think it's a very cutthroat industry. I wanted to be a rock and roll star for 10 years of my life when I was young, and I kind of worked hard. But then as soon as I started realizing the sacrifices that you had to make to get to those kind of, to even have the chance to get to those pinnacles, I went, no, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Mr. Cupholder says, I've reminded him that the Tripod did a song that was all about winning an award for air guitar, and why isn't there awards for real guitar? Sophia, yeah, fuck being famous. No, thank you. You know, I think my levels of fame, the locale, being famous locally in my hometown and maybe a surrounding handful of towns in Scotland as in a band was more than enough for me to enjoy. Being a part of the NidTubers and having a presence on Twitch is more than enough for me to enjoy. I love every minute of it. I love performing. I really do enjoy it. But I enjoy my normal life. I enjoy my common, normal, boring life. I like it very much. Wanderer, you were just talking earlier today to someone about how people seek out a career based on their understanding of what the job actually entails rather than any real grasp of what that job is actually like. And your experience is that is true, whether you're a scientist, a software engineer, a doctor, or a lawyer. And I think you're right. You know, I wanted to be an architect for my young life, and I went down that path, and I applied to universities for architectural degrees. I was granted a number of offers to these universities, of which I suddenly all turned down due to a whim. And I decided I wanted to be in a band instead, and then spent the next 10 years, you know, not having further education, wanting to be in a band. Worked hard for 10 years, never really worked hard, never really pushed hard enough. If I really wanted to be where I wanted to get to in my mind, and then I ended up in Australia. Yeah, I met a couple of you. You remember Matthew McConaughey talking about how he needed to take about 2 years off acting to get away from rom-com roles before he started getting offered other types of roles. And I think Matthew McConaughey also, if I vaguely remember, that he also took time off for family reasons, I think. And you know what? I actually really respect actors that just, they quit their acting career for family, or they quit their acting career because they just hated it. They hated fame. They hated it. And they just wanted it to be normal and boring like the rest of us. And you know, like, boring's good. My 4-year-old son said to me tonight, you and mummy do boring things, right? And I looked at him and I said, well, give me an example of the boring things that mummy and I do. And it was really quite interesting with his concept of A, what is boring, and B, the things that he thinks that mummy and daddy do, because he said, like drawing and building Lego. And I'm thinking, right, okay. Yes, I do draw. I do a little bit of sign writing on the side. I do draw sometimes. I've always drawn my whole life, really. And yes, my wife and I have both built some adult sets of Lego recently as well, you know. I just thought it was very funny what he thought was boring. So it's all relative. It's all absolutely relative. Wanderer, Sophia, you'll never forget David Tennant's story about being asked for his autograph while he was in the shower at the gym. Oh, God, literally naked under the water. This guy comes up and asks for his autograph. Fuck, that is mental. That is mental. I'm not one to approach people for autographs, but I do remember. I can't remember his name. It's some musician that I quite liked. Wait a minute. Oh, can I? Oh, what was his name? I'm not going to remember his name, but he's balding, and he's an Aussie guy, right? I listened to his music and I really enjoyed it, and he was relatively famous, and he was playing a show in the Valley, and I went to his gig and I was off my chops. I dropped an eckie or whatever at the time. This was many years ago, and I was so off my chops I just managed to accost him and take a picture with him, and I've got the picture, and I look like an absolute maniac I look like a maniac. He looks a little bit like a stunned mullet, you know, like but yeah, I guess it can be a bit like that. Angry Anderson, no, don't be so silly. I'm trying to remember what his. If I could show you a picture of him, because he's got a fantastical look. I'll tell you that much right now. Wait a minute. Come on, get back on the game so I can. No, stop it. Oh God, what have we done? Oh, the game. Oh, fuck. What's his name? Damn it. Can't even remember any of his songs. Oh no, not gonna. There's no way. There's no way of looking this guy up unless unless I've liked him in my library somewhere, which I haven't on YouTube Music. I don't think I have I? Let me just scroll down. No. He's in a playlist. He's in a playlist of music. That's where he is. Wait a minute. I'm just going to find this, right? If I could find the picture of me and him as well, that would be amazing. Donnie. And wait a minute. His name's Donnie something. Wait a minute. Oh, where is it? Donnie Benet, right? You're all going to go, yeah, who on earth is Donnie Benet? Let me try and find. Wanderer, you're happy to hear about actors that hear that they have the opportunity to quit and not be starving to death or homeless. You know, acting is both a thankless and both over and underpaid position. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, they are hard artists. They have to put up with some. They have to put up with some shit, don't they? Donnie Benet. Let me just see if I can find this. So this was in the Valley, Fortune Valley. Let me find this picture, because I look like a mental case and I don't mind showing it. Because I always oh no, it's not there. It was in the Valley. Oh well, you'll never see it. You just have to imagine me looking sweaty with my arms around some guy that you've never seen before. I must just find a picture of Donnie Benet, because he's a cracker. And he's well worth listening to. He's got good music. Donnie, was it D.I. Benet? Benet Brisbane. There you go. You're gonna love this. Oh my God, this is outrageous. When I look at this picture of Donnie, that is absolutely outrageous. There's Donnie Benet. There he is. Is he gorgeous or what? Is he gorgeous or what? Donnie Benet. Oh wow, that is something else. Can you imagine me off my chops with my arm around this guy and taking a selfie, and him being the one that's all surprised and like a deer in headlights? Jesus. Donnie Benet. Look him up and listen to some of his music. He's very good. He's a bass player, but he does very 80s like music. It's pretty bloody good. That's enough of that. That is enough of that. Ay, ay, ay. I understand if everyone just suddenly wants to leave the stream. Why do you want to crouch in this game? I don't know. Okay. Sorry, missed a couple of... We spoke about this a bit before, but I wanted to fact check. Rick Moranis took a hiatus, a long hiatus. He's only made 4 things since 97. And yes, but he's coming back for Spaceballs 2. That is pretty mental. That's pretty mental. Due for release in 2027. And Mel Brooks is doing it, isn't he? Mel Brooks is doing Spaceballs 2. He did the original, did he? Right. I'm not wrong in saying that. Do you know what? I don't think I ever watched Spaceballs. I don't think I ever saw it. And I have to apologise if that's a thing, if that's a real faux pas that I've made in not watching Spaceballs ever. Right, so a bit of this, bit of that. Right, here we go. So we are going to go like this, and we're going to go. Well, this is going to be tight, I reckon. I reckon we go there, right? Oh, sugar bush, as my mother would say in times of strife. Sugar bush. Don't know what a sugar bush is, but that's what Mum would say when she was annoyed. When I got older, she'd eventually go shh. She would usually go sugar bush, and then when I got older and I swore a lot, she would go shit. God bless her. Let's go there like that. Wanderer, Mel Brooks has got to be literally climbing out of his grave to do Spaceballs 2. Wonder, you made Sophia watch Spaceballs because she had never seen it. Oh god, I guess I'm going to have to watch it then, aren't I? I'm going to have to watch it. I mean, Mel Brooks is a bit of a legend, but I must admit that I've not really watched many Mel Brooks films, because what was that Mel Brooks movie that's got the long name about a bomb? What? Are you kidding, Mr. Cuppledore? He's 99 years old. That's incredible. I'll mention this again. Dick Van Dyke is still alive, and he's 99 years old, and he's still flipping dancing. He's still flipping. He's on his feet and dancing, and Compos Mentis, and just amazing. Wow. Wowzers. I'd love that. I love people that can be famous, and you know. But and then you look at the likes of what's this? What's going on here? Look at the likes of. Oh shit! What have we done? Oh, we just can't go that far, can we? Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, you know. People I thought they were going to die. I went to the Rolling Stones when I was 16 because I thought to myself, they're going to be dead soon. Better go and take a chance to go and see them. But nah, still alive. Still flipping alive. Alright, we're getting absolutely nowhere today in the stream, are we? But that's not really the point of streaming. It's more about the friends you make along the way. Sorry, I'm just being a bit silly. Right, that's that one. Wow. Wow, he did go there, didn't he? What an absolute jerk. Why do we even bother with this guy? He's an idiot. Wait a minute. Have I lost? Oh, fuck. We've missed one. No. Right. Get rid of this. We've gone and effed it up. We've missed one. There's a little orphan. There's a little orphan there that's Oh, we're so tight for room. I don't know how we're going to do it. Right, you. Right. Yeah, go and look up Spike Jonze recently. And you love him or hate him. Spike Jonze, not Spike Jonze, but Spike Jonze did a music video for Coldplay, I think last year, that had Dick Van Dyke in it. And it was beautiful. I don't know, like people have got these problems with Chris Martin, right? And I go, I don't really know. He was married to Gwyneth Paltrow, which is a fucking red flag if I ever saw one. But I don't really know. I don't really know these people or what their problems are, why people don't like them, or blah 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 blah. Let me just put that there like that. Yeah, that'll do. But Dick Van Dyke, I mean, I read that he gave up alcohol and smoking in 1950. He went to rehab for alcohol in 1950. Right? Why is that not working? It's too long. Alright, whatever. There, go there, yeah. What there? No, there. And he said giving up smoking was the hardest thing he'd ever done. Not the alcohol, it was the cigarettes. And I believe it. I mean, I've never been an alcoholic. He says confidently. Ah, what's going on here? Oh, shit. Whoa, where'd it go? We got problems here. Oh no, we're good. What if we go like this and up like that? Yes! Right, okay, go. I think we're good, right? We're gonna have to just... Can we get under here? Alright, well, let's go under here then. Yes, beautiful, right? Do that. It's gonna be another rupture in a minute. This is a flipping mess. It's been just... I knew it was gonna be difficult to get these things out of here. Still don't know I don't know a way of deselecting the particular thing. I want to get these all lined up. Oh god. Shit, that one. Where am I? Oh no. Okay, is this 6? Wait a minute, where's the oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hey, what does everyone think about the fact that the kind of Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot has been cancelled by Hulu? I think it's probably a joyous thing. I don't know about you, but I grew up kind of... I watched Buffy. I really enjoyed Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the campiness of it all. Joss Whedon, I know it's come out that he's a bit of an arsehole. Who isn't these days? You fell asleep watching Pinky and the Brain, and now that Bella woke me to take her out this time, it made me think how your next Zomboid title should be Minty and His Brains, and see if anyone realises what it means. Yeah, I don't mind that. And hello, Zoo. Imagine waking up to all the middle of all of this. We're just talking about how the Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot is not going ahead any longer, and how it's probably for the best, because I found out that Joss Whedon's obviously no longer at the helm of it all, and I can't remember her name. Wait a minute. I've got to look this up. Got to get this right. Chloe Zhao was going to be the new director of Buffy. What was it called? New Sunnydale, I think it was going to be called. Whatever. And then people say, oh, but Chloe Zhao, she's better for slow burn, kind of thoughtful feelings type things. She did the Eternals. She directed the Eternals, which I must say I quite enjoyed. But some people are quite thankful that the new Buffy is not going ahead because they were afraid that it was going to be reduced to the usual woke bullshit. You know, that just kind of reduces everything to, I don't know, what does it reduce things to? Being so woke, it's not funny. I don't know, what does it reduce things to? It reduces things to, I don't know, being ultra inclusive to the point of it being meaningless? I don't know. How do you say this without sounding like an asshole? I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, it's been cancelled, and you know what? That's fine. Leave Buffy in the past. Buffy was a phenomenon. In the past. What are all these? Oh, it's just nodes. And I think it's fine that we don't have to bring it into the future for a new generation. Right, how are we doing this? So okay, we're getting there. Right. But if you've got differing opinions on what I've just said, please let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, because I'd love that more than anything. This is a fairly shitty little junction I'm doing here, but whatever. But whatevs. Go put that there. No one has got any opinion on Buffy whatsoever, and I'm not that surprised, to be absolutely honest. There's an example of an actor that just left the industry. Maybe it's because they weren't very good. I don't know. But Sarah Michelle Gellar's husband, he played. He was in the original Scooby-Doo movies, playing the good-looking guy. What's his name? Three-barrel name. Flippin'. Something Junior. What's his name? Sarah Michelle Gellar. I mean, she's got a flipping three-barrel name. Not dark. I can't even type properly. Sarah Michelle Gellar's husband, Freddie Prinze Jr. Freddie Prinze Jr. He just disappeared, didn't he? Just absolutely disappeared. Do you know? I was humming a tune today. And I found that you can go to the Google app and you can just hum into your phone and it will automatically find the tune out, and it sure did. And it was, for anyone's interested, it was flip, was it? No, it's none of that. Not recently played, that's a flipping lie. Recent activity? Nope. That's not where it was. It was a Katie Lang song. Katie Lang. And it was Constant Craving. Constant Craving by Katie Lang. Great song. Don't know why it came into my head. I've got no idea. Right, how do we get things down to here? Let's go there. And there. Right, where are we going here? Watch out. So there. I still do like how far away you can be with the drone on this to do this connecting there. Last but not least, you. Come on. Come on. I'll try that. Okay. Let's come out of there. Let's go. It's a bit of a mess, but we're getting there. I've got one last beverage to get from the fridge. 21:38. It's not that late. We've still got about another hour left. We're getting nowhere today. It seems that this is a bit of a pattern recently with this game. Now, see, look, fuck. I'm gonna have to do an intermediate one here, aren't we? Down like that. To there, right? Yeah. And then, can we get the, yeah, we could look at that. Beautiful. Come on, this is what we like to see. Why can't you get there? You're colliding with something. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You're colliding with something too. How far down can we get there? What's the game of choice that you guys are playing tonight? Sophia, Shanus, DC, Wanderer. What is the game of choice? What, like, and tell me, for you, Sophia, as you are a streamer, what choices do you make between the games that you stream offline, as opposed to the games that you stream that you stream offline? The games that you play offline as opposed to the games that you stream. I'll come back in a minute when I've got my beverage. Oh, well, appreciate that. Appreciate that. DC, well, you pretend you're Sophia. What games are the games of choice that people play, and whether you stream or not? Oops, what's that come up there? Go. Okay. Right, this is going to be really interesting to see how we can do this here. So if we go be that. Yep, alright. How are we going to do this? Wait. Put that there. Two. Three. Four. Five. And 6. Beautiful. So then now we need to go and grab these ones from over the other side. This is going to be dangerous trying to get these down here, I think. This is going to be... oh no, it might just work. Okay, we'll just avoid that cliff. must avoid that cliff. You hurt yourself. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where are you? You stay back. Oh god, you're quick. Oh, wait, whoa, calm down, mate. Oh, you all get a bit close up and personal. Oh, hey, mate, stay away. Don't you dare.
Reloading.
I see you. Oi. I don't think so. Oi. That took me out of the blue. Sophia prefers non-combat games. I don't think there's much of a criteria for stream versus non-stream. She likes building and aesthetics, so lots of pretty but boring bits get done out streams. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, I think. And I did watch one of her pre-streams, if for want of a better term, of Enshrouded, before she got into the game with Periapsis and Draven. And she was doing some of the it was actually quite wonderful to see. She was complaining about the fact that there was some snapping issues with the building in Enshrouded, and during the time that I was watching, she discovered that she could actually position building parts that she never realized she could before. So she was proven wrong, and I think there's nothing better than being proven wrong in your life. Some people hate it. Some people hate being proven wrong, but you know, you gotta. I think it's a wonderful thing to be proven wrong, because it readjusts. Let's see how we're going to do this. Oh, I wonder if I should just go revolve that way, like this, yeah. Because it readjusts your perspectives, yeah. No one needs their ego groomed. Some people do need their ego groomed. I mean, I'm saying that from my point of view. That lots of people need their ego groomed, sadly, in order, and those people generally that do need their ego groomed are low on self-esteem. Yeah. I'd like to say I've never been low in self-esteem. In some ways I've not, but in other ways I have. And I think everyone, unless you're a sociopath or psychopath, everyone can be low on self-esteem, no matter how you present yourself to, let's go here, to the outside world. But I embrace constructive criticism. I'm so long in the tooth now that I've had jobs in the past where people just, you have annual reviews, right, where you get your peers or your managers or whatnot attend a meeting and they talk about how you're going, all the rest of it. And I remember one such meeting in my last company I worked for, which was everyone's just got a lot of good things to say, and I go, come on now, stop it. This can't be true. This can't be true. You know, like, I've got to have areas of improvement. I have to have. Otherwise, what do I do? Just sit back in my laurels that you're giving me? I don't believe it. But people were just actually too afraid to have those robust conversations, you know, and we did a lot of work in that last company, and it's the first company I've ever done this with in my life, we did a lot of work on soft skills. Soft skills was even a term that I didn't even know, you know. But it was a really good thing to do, and it taught people to be able to communicate and handle conflict, and have difficult conversations, or and as we say, robust conversations. Yes. But I remember that particular meeting. I eventually eked out of my colleagues areas where I should consider changing or improving, you know. Like one of them was, and I'm not afraid to say that perhaps, and I'll paraphrase, right? Perhaps you should just fucking shut up sometimes and let other people talk. Doesn't sound like me, does it? Doesn't sound like me, does it? Come on now. Really? And I went, I really appreciate you saying that. Because I need to hear it. I need someone to keep me in line in that fashion. So I know what I'm like. I talk too much. That's why I enjoy Twitch so much. Oh shit, where'd it go? Because one of the big things that you do on Twitch is talk. One of the big things I did on stage when I was in a band was talk. It's necessary sometimes, but it's not all just about talking. It's about hopefully being somewhat entertaining as well. Right, let's go here. There's still no way, there's really no way for me to just... do I have to just reselect every time? What about, oh, it's up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. DC, what games do you prefer? What's your game of choice for the time being? What are you playing currently? Okay, so we can't get too far, isn't it? All right, we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna go. How are we gonna do this? Not this. Yeah. Or Shanus, if you're still there. What is your preferred game of choice? Too long. Or Wanderer, you too. You don't escape. You don't escape this. A minute. I love the StarRupture music. It's really good. I don't remember the music of Satisfactory. DC, you play engineering games, colony builders, etc. Did a beaver run tonight. Oh, lovely. So on Timberborn, Oni, Stationers, City Skylines, etc. Beautiful. All games that I can happily relate to. I've played all of them. More so than I've played other games. Like I'm not a first person shooter kind of guy. Not at all. I don't know how this is going to work here. We might have to reconfigure some of this, I reckon. It's getting a bit... Right, so now we have finally connected all... See, this is not going to work there. Too long. That's right. Whatever. This is not going to work here. Okay. Right, we have all of the buildings connected to this area, but... Let's get this feeling. Trying to get all these then connected to these buildings is going to be a challenge. So if we just go here, get in the drone and have a look at what we've got. 6 from here, 6 from here, and 6 from here. Right. I reckon what we need to do... I'm going to think how things cross over here. You'd think all these from the left will all go in all the left points, and yeah, that's probably true. So really, these ones need to all go in the middle points to start with, yeah? Yeah? Oh God, I hate... Maybe not. First-person shooters are not your thing unless you're being nostalgic for Wolfenstein or Doom. You also avoid RPGs as well, so Skyrim is not your thing, essentially, is what you're saying there. Which I think, you know, like Bethesda's Morrowind or Oblivion or Skyrim are the quintessential. I mean, when you come really, if you want to come down to it, Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights, the kind of D&D kind of things, they're not your bag either. I've been watching, I don't know if you watch a lot of YouTube's DC, but just the other night I started watching a particular channel, I just forget what it was, that I really quite enjoyed. What was it called? He was going medieval. The only Lonzy was his name was his YouTuber channel, and he was playing going medieval, and I really enjoyed, really just enjoyed watching his videos, like the two hour YouTube videos, which is quite brave of him. They weren't VODs either; they were actual YouTube videos. But it was just, he does a lot of building games. I thought it was pretty cool. Right, how are we going to go here? Let's go. Let's try and get this in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that doesn't cross. That's all right. That's okay. Can we get that? Can we get that up? We're doing not bad here. Gotta get up. About there. Get that middle. Get the middle mouse button up. Why is that? Oh yeah, like that. Okay. And then down. Beautiful. And then this one here. Oh, we can connect directly. I love that. That's just... okay, so that's fine. Oh, is this going to work? Let's see. Yes. Oh, why is it colliding? What? Do I need to bring it down? Maybe. No, it's still colliding. Okay. Oh, I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do. You don't mind others playing Baldur's Gate 3, etc., but I played D&D in high school, so first edition tabletop, everything since it's a bit meh, including all the computer. That's really interesting. Yeah, I played a little bit of D&D in high school. I can't remember what edition it was, to be absolutely honest. But I never played enough tabletop D&D. I played more tabletop war games in the vein of Space Marine, not even the war game. I mean, Space Marine was the closest I got, I guess. Detroit Titanicus, played a lot of Space Hulk. To be absolutely honest, I played a lot of Chainsaw Warrior back in the day because I grew up in a small town. I didn't have the friends that were nerdy enough to play all this shit. You know, I brought all my tabletop stuff that I owned. I spent a lot of my youthful years in Games Workshop, or at least shopping in Games Workshop. I have everything I ever bought. I spent thousands of pounds in Games Workshop, and I have it all in Australia. I brought it all over. Hero Quest was a big one that came out later in the day. I don't know if you remember the tabletop role-playing game called Paranoia, which was a really interesting dystopian science fiction game, which I never really got to play. I bought the books, but never really got to play them. Would love to have a go of them. Just nerdy as fuck, really, eh? Excuse me. Right, these are the last connections we've got to get. We've got to get these right. How do we do these? How do we do these? Let's go from here then. Let's go there. That should go all the way over here. It's not going to. Oh, it is as well. Look at that. This will be amazing. It's a horrible cacophony of rails, but it's working. This one I don't think is going to work. No. So we need to be up for that one. Or we just need to bring it down. No, nothing's... Oh, if we go... No, that's not working there. Look at this. Is that going to work? No. Can we get that in here? No. Dan, are you being facetious, Dan? Is that... Are you being for real with that comment, Dan? Because I'd be fascinated if that was correct. Right. Let's get rid of this. You are being facetious. I get you. I get you, Dan. I get you, Dan. I'll forgive you for that because it's quite good. You have a copy yourself. You've never played it. Well, Dan. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time that we get together a group of people that are willing and want to play Paranoia as a bunch of old men. Because I do remember just reading. I need to dig it out of my bin bags. They're all behind me, all over that way. Because I do remember the humour being
dehydrated.
Right up my alley. Right up my alley. Let's bring this down here, there. When you go, and then you come down here. Come on, just get in there. Oh, for fuck's sake, mate! What you colliding with? Bring you down. What are you colliding with? Nothing. Oh, yeah, there's so much to collide with. I can't. I need to come down here myself. I can't see what's going on. There. What if we bring it right down? Yeah, like that. And like... You have some of its cartoons stuck to your walls. You know what I used to do? If you've just completely This isn't funny. You remind me of myself a little bit. I used to do drawings when I was young of excerpts from 2000 AD or other role-playing games or fighting fantasy books, and I do the little drawings and I stick them to my walls. Stick them to my flipping walls. How am I going to get this into here? Do I need to go higher up? I need to go over. Am I going too low for this for a minute? I think I might be going too low. Maybe we need to go higher. Let's try it higher. Be that one there. Go higher. Go there. That's ridiculously high, but let's try that. Up, up, up. This will probably work. Yes. Yes. Oh, I hate this. Yeah. Okay, whatever. This one here, this is never going to just plug into here, is it? Oh, that would have been too. That would have been too good. Would have been too good. What are you bumping into? You can go down here, fine, and then suddenly. All right. Well, what we'll do is, I reckon. Can we go up? What is going on here? Is that going to go in there? Go on! Ah, you flipping. Ah, you flipping. Would you... We can talk offline, Dan, but... Would you be interested in doing role-playing stuff? Like real role-playing stuff? I did it. You know what, right? With the NidTubers, it was December, or at least around Christmas time 2024. I did a zombie. I can't remember what the role playing game was, but we did a zombie role playing game where myself and Mir played with Drunk Spidey. A number of us did it. I think Boris, Anubis, and Apple did a session. Did multiple sessions with Drunk Spidey. And because we couldn't get everyone in the same place at one time, Mir and I did a session with Drunk Spidey. I think just a single session. I hadn't done a tabletop role playing game for years, and I had an absolute ball. It's all been recorded. It just has not been assembled in the right manner to put out on YouTube yet. And it was supposed to be released at the end of last year, but Boris unfortunately has not had enough time to organise it all. I'm offering to help, but I don't have enough time to bloody do it amongst my own stuff as well. But it will come out at some time. But I think it was really interesting because Mir and I did our own little encapsulated role play in the world of the larger world that Boris and Anubis and Apple were doing their parts in. And I think Drunk Spidey as the DM utilised what Mir and I had done and introduced what, the outcomes and the events of what we had done into the bigger picture of their game, which I thought was a really cool way to do it. Just a couple. Surely Boris has had time. He's only had to move house. Yeah, he's only had to move. I mean, like, only twice. Only twice. Wait till you have to move the house 10 times in 3 weeks. But we've still got all the footage recorded, so that will be released at some time, and I can't wait because I had an absolute ball playing that. So, oh fuck! Here we go. I
recommend finding a safe place.
Where? Wait a minute. Wait, no. Why do all these look? Where's number 5? Oh, it's because we've. Okay. I'm not going to do this yet until I get this connected. Stop it. Can we go just right under everything? That'd be amazing.
Dehydrated.
Oh, shut up. Right, you go there. Right, you go there. What if we just went up? Would that work? That would be amazing. Just get it in here. Oh yes! Right. Let's just, can we get all these? What are we making? Oh, this stuff. I hope there's enough power. There seems to be. Oh shit. Choose. Heat resistant sheets. Yes, choose. Go for it. Right. Okay, we did it. Let's go. Shit. Can we get up here? I don't know if we can get up here. Oh god. Wait a minute, I'm about to read what you've written there, Dan. Wait a second. Can we get up here? No shit. Oh no, don't get trapped down here. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I've got no energy. Fuck. This is not great news, but anyway. Oh, stop it. Right, come on. Oh, what? Are you kidding? Oh my goodness, this is not good.
Raptura's core is unstable. Head to
What?
safety immediately.
This is not good. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Hide.
Plant is being incinerated.
Dan, you have an A4 fridge magnet you printed of the cartoon. A traitor receives a bonus to his intimidation skill roll. So good. So good.
Dying is easy. Living is harder.
We were not prepared there. We were not prepared at all, sadly. Did it work? Just do. What is it? What do we need to do then? Wait. Commands. I think it's just, nope, not that. Why is it not working? Just, yeah, that should work. Why? Death. Dead. Why does it decide not to work? Actions. Improve death counter. Death counter add. Blah 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 blah. It's too much to think about right now.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Don't know, DC. Oh, it did work. Oh. So dead worked, but deaths plus didn't work, really? Deaths plus should have worked. Don't know what happened there, but there you go. StarRupture 1. I like the death counter. I like the death counter. Very good. Okay, we better get back to where we were then. Jeepers creepers, it's a long way away. Flipping heckers. Let's climb over our, let's go up these things that we made. I love these skyways. Let's go. And recover our dead body. I don't exactly know where we're going here. It's very foggy. It's a wee bit foggy. All we need to do is start getting the supply going to the corporates that want our flipping heat resistant sheets. Oh yeah, here we go. We're in the right skyway. Dun, 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 dun. Need some more energy to keep on running forever and ever without running out of power. I have been so addicted to Project Zomboid of late, and playing the Extinction game mode. So expect more of that on Monday with Quinty Fiones as the chef that survived the apocalypse, or nearly survived the apocalypse. It's difficult. I've played a couple of trial runs off stream of the Extinction game mode, and it's flipping difficult, which I like, because I've found now that I've been playing that Willy CD Day scenario that if I don't have pressure on me, I don't know what to do.
If I don't drink something soon, I'm gonna die.
Oh, mate. Flipping heck. Just calm down, alright? There's not a lot of water around. We just had a star rupture. Remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? The 21st of September. We'll be living the life away. Bippity-loo, bippity-loo. Do-do-do-do-do. Earth, Wind and Fire, one of my favourite bands of all time. Oh, wait, yes, Mr. Cupholder. Mr. Cupholder. Where did we die? Where did we die? Where's our body? There? Dropped items. Flipping heck, it's miles away. Satisfactory as a 1.2 update coming out. Improved vehicles and pathing, but the point that is relevant to right now, you can put down a porta potties which become your spawn point. Ah, see, this is it. This is the one.
Dehydrated.
I really didn't think the fall damage was that bad. Tell me something though. Right, we still have dropped items there. Have you been spamming symbols, Mr. Cupholder? What symbols are you spamming? A bottom? Nightbot deleted Mr. Cupholder's message. I've got no idea. Periods. Stop spamming periods. Jeebus. Jeepers. That's brilliant. Dead. Yeah, it worked. Look at that. 2. Alright, back to flip's sake. Alright. Okay. Have we got something here that we can subsistence? Yeah, something that eating effect because it was 65 calories. Yeah, fucking just eat that. Eat it. Alright, do that. What's this? Heals 55 HP. What's this? I don't know. What's that? Triples natural energy. Yeah, give us that. Just give us all of that. Whatever. Use.
Delicious.
Use. I don't know what.
I feel sick.
Oh, toxicity is 95. Never been that high in toxicity, but let's go. Fucking yes. We are just like high on recreational drugs right now. Absolutely diabolical. Come on, we got to stop in about 15 minutes. I just want to get this. There's one part that we've been working towards for 2 weeks. Nightbot's got it in for you, Mr. Cupholder. Got it in for you. Oh, look at my energy recouping. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know what I've imbibed, but that's pretty phenomenal. For overall. Then we get to here, we just take a little breath, we go, I go. And go. So we should fulfill level 6 for the Moon Corp. I think it's level 6. Jeez, they're starting to take a long time. I can only imagine that we're going to have to start thinking maths very soon. Let's try Nightbot's patience. Go on, yeah, go on. You try that Nightbot's patience. 3 periods. 4 periods. 3, 4, 5. It's like this. This is like a Dr. Seuss. This is like a Dr. Seuss book. Five periods. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 periods. Wait a minute, we're up to 7 already? Yeah, I think we are. Nightbot does not seem to have a problem right now. I don't exactly know what his problem was in the first place. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Must have been 8. It's got to be 8. You don't feel like it was more than 7. That's quite funny. It's way over there. Are you kidding? How much? I did drop quite a lot of items, so might as well go and get them. I think. Just stick in 8. 8 periods, please. Oi, mate. Mr. Cup Holder's been timed out for 600 seconds. Oh, wow. 30 messages were deleted by a moderator. 30 messages. Can I bring Mr. Cup Holder back? Wait a minute. Can I bring Mr. Cup Holder back? Can I time him out? Fucking Nightbot, you're an absolute cockhead. What have you done? Mr. Cup Holder's going to be beside himself. He's probably going to find this quite funny. You can, but not his messages. Yeah, what do you mean, Dan? How can I reverse his timeout? Twitch. On timeout. So I just go. That sounds ridiculous. On timeout, Mr. Cup Holder, yeah? Like that. On timeout. There you go. Okay. That Mr. Cup Holder. You're allowed back. Alright, that's pretty funny. I don't think we've ever timed... we've never timed anyone out in this channel, ever. That is fantastic to know that that happens. I'll have a look at that. That's ridiculous, though. Come on. We're not allowed ellipses of 7 periods. That's ridiculous. Just a mega ellipsis. Well, now we don't know if it was because I did 8 periods or too many messages in periods. Yeah, well, that's true. No idea. No idea.
I can use that.
Okay, alright, we're back. We watched, what do you call it? Let's game it out with Josh. What's his face? Playing this game. It was very funny. It was very funny. I enjoyed it very much. I enjoyed his ability to make a stairway with corpses. So good. So good. Right. Oh, we did it. Okay, so we want to go these things. Give me that. Okay, so let's just go. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Is everyone looking forward to June 3?
The
You think it-
Raptura is in its stable stage.
Do you think it'll be
The
good?
climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Or do you think it'll just be... It's just wandered, you know, like with every iteration of the adaptation, does it wander further away from the source material, or do you think it's all stayed pretty relevant to that? Let's go on here. Right, here we go. This one. That. Tell me. Uh-oh. What have I done? Wait a minute, whoa. Heat resistant sheets, yeah? What are you doing here? Why we... Why are we lacking glass? Oh shit. Okay, whatever. Just turn these on. And then we're going to investigate. Oh shit. What's special about June the 3rd? I don't know. Did I say June? Oh, shut up. Shut up, you. Stop it now. I see what you're doing. More of the same. A decent watch, but I'm not excessively excited. Mr. Cup Holder, I'm going to time you out again in a minute if you don't stop your absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Yeah, I think the first film for me. Really? Did you? That's pretty good if you did that. I'm quite impressed that that's the honest mistake that you made. That's quite funny.
Water.
Oh, just drink this stuff then.
If
You
I don't drink
flipping.
something soon, I'm gonna die.
Oh, stop being so dramatic, mate. In fairness, at first I thought you said June the 3rd also. That's quite funny. That is quite funny. Why are these lines not delivering my glass? This is a slight concern here. You should be delivering glass. Come on. Oh, I know. We didn't connect them. Flipping heck. Oh my goodness. That is so silly. Alright, here we go. This should be relatively easy enough. We go like that. No, that's not relatively easy enough. We're doing the wrong direction. Sorry. Get rid of that. Like this. Yeah, the first Dune film, the first Denis Villeneuve Dune film for me was the best because it was the introduction to his interpretation of the universe, which was phenomenal. The second one, and people complained about the first one because they said it was so slow. Not enough resources. You're fucking kidding. You thought it might be the release date for a movie? Perhaps they should release June 3 and June 3. They probably should, yeah. June, you feel like you played the game from years back. Was it June 2000? But you've not read the books or seen the films or played the latest piece of game. Oh my goodness, Mr. Cup Holder. I know you say you don't. I don't go to the cinema anymore, but I made a point. I've not read the Dune books. I'll be absolutely honest. I've not read the Dune books, but the first film was just pretty phenomenal. It really was pretty phenomenal. What am I going to do here, right? Wait a minute, wait. If I get enough wolfram and titanium here to just get that last one going. All we need is that last flipping... we do. Oh, we don't have... Oh no, don't tell me. Can't build anything. Oh, fuck. No! You know what? It's good enough. It's good enough. If we just go over to here now. In fact, if we just go over to here. And have a quick look. Yeah, that's going up. Slowly but surely, that is going up. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. I'm gonna go. We'll be back tomorrow morning for some eugenics. It's been a lovely night, as always. It's been wonderful to have your company here. Once again, we haven't really done much in the game, but that's just kind of what happens in these these streams when we have a lot of stuff happening in chat or not, just whatever. It's just how I feel, and talking too much. I might do a little bit of offline on this just to get that last thing connected up and maybe get the Moon Energy Corporation stuff going. So this is the only one I come up to level 6. You're kidding? Jeepers creepers, we are. So now it's, look at this, it doubles. It basically just slightly more than doubles every time. There's a lot going on here. This is going to take us until 2030 to finish this game. That's it. Thanks everybody.